Hey guys, Joe Tunney at Infinity of Kirkland, right here in Kirkland, Washington, just outside of Seattle. Taking a look at a great looking 2007 Range Rover Sport Supercharged that was traded in here on a new Infinity QX56. Now this pearl white supercharged Range Rover is great looking on the outside. It's in excellent condition on the inside, but we want to take a look around and make sure every specific detail is taken a close look at. And if you'd like an even closer look at anything at all, just let us know, and we're happy to make a brand new video suited just for you, or individual photographs that detail or highlight certain areas that you'd like to more closely examine. Let's come up close here and take a look at the front bumper. Now, this car has just been traded in the past handful of days, and I don't know if it's captured on the video image, but you're going to notice 1, 2, 3 right here, rock chips. Small, not quite pinhead small, but they are small nonetheless. And then also a couple of modest ones here, and here. And so we can certainly address this. We can paint this bumper. We could paint the whole car if you really wanted us to. But we try and show you what we see first, and then you move us forward and tell us what you're comfortable with. A lot of folks don't like cars that have paint work done on them, and so we like to move at your speed and do the things that you'd like us to do. If I come around to this other side here, just a couple of teeny tiny little rock chips and a little baby scuff right there, and then a couple more right up here. If I look around, I see one more rock chip right here, and then this lower plastic area with these front parking sensors. Sometimes this can get chewed up a little bit. No, this one doesn't seem to have any wear at all. The grille, I'm going to notice just a teeny tiny bit of wear on the front center of the grille. Again, about the size of the rock chips. And then if I look at a little bit of wear on the letter E, kind of on the periphery of a couple of the letters. The silver finish has just worn just a tad there, where you're seeing a little of the black exposed. And then if I look at the sum total of the hood, other than, gosh, just a minuscule little rock chip right there, the hood actually looks fantastic. Let's work our way around. Take a look at the profile of the car. Now, one thing I don't know if I wrote down into the body of the ad is this has a performance package. Now, it's a 390 horsepower engine. It's supercharged. It is what it is. But additionally, this has a performance package that includes Brembo brakes. And if you know a lot about high performance sports cars, Brembo tends to be pretty much standard on the most exotic cars in the world. And so this particular Range Rover features those Brembo brakes. And then the wheels, the Redburn wheels, obviously they're expensive, they're lightweight, they look nice. They're not a super big size, so it doesn't affect the drivability of the car, but they do look cool. And then because they're lighter, and we're going to take a look inside the engine as well, but because they're lighter, that concept is called unsprung weight, and so that lighter unsprung weight actually adds to the performance of the car and the handling of the car. Inside the engine compartment, now we don't detail engines as a rule, especially on European cars. We just seem to have a sixth sense, or whenever we steam clean the interior of an engine compartment of a European car, we almost always trigger the check engine light, and so we've abandoned that program altogether. So if you say, well gosh, it looks a little bit dusty here, dusty is just how we like it. It means that it's original and that the customer who traded it in isn't trying to pull a fast one over on us by getting a oily engine all steam clean. All the stickers are completely original. You see some of like the headlight stickers here have a little bit of wear on them. That's actually good. It just shows originality. And then if we look at the screws that hold the bodywork to the chassis, the fender here, the chassis underneath, these are completely original, and no screw has ever been touched on the driver's side of the car. And as we work our way to the passenger side, we are going to discover the same thing, that no screws have been turned here. So we know that the car has not been in an accident, at least a frontal offset or head-on accident of any kind. We're going to work our way over to the passenger side. And then again, the paint's quite lustrous. This pearl white is a very good looking color, but this particular paint has held up extraordinarily well. It's in excellent condition. Inside, I left a couple of receipts out. They are from the Range Rover dealer in our neighborhood. If you're not from the King County, Seattle area, Bellevue is the big city just south of us here in Kirkland, and the biggest Range Rover dealership in the region is Jaguar Land Rover of Bellevue, and so you can certainly contact them to corroborate the story. But the 60K service was done right here, and the 90K service was done right here, and we have receipts to both. And again, you're welcome to contact Jaguar Land Rover of Bellevue, and you have the phone number here is 425-373-9222, and get their input on everything that they know about this car. I'm sure they're going to be happy to try and sell you one of their own, but we feel pretty confident that this particular car represents an excellent value. Taking a look in the back seat, now this has the a theater package, so it has DVD monitors integrated into both of the headrests for the rear seat, and then it also has the wintertime floor mats front and back. The seats, we call this term puffy. The seats are puffy and original, and that's considered the ideal in a pre-owned car. It's easier said than done on a family vehicle, especially one with a few miles on it. Family seats, car seats, just the wear and tear of going to skiing, mountains, fishing, the things that families like to do to goof off and have fun are great, but they tend to wear out the interior of cars pretty readily, where this interior looks nice and fresh. If I look underneath here, a piece of lint that our detail shop missed, but it looks completely original and nice. I pull the seat down, again, a couple of pieces of lint that I'll chastise the gang in our detail shop, but again, nothing that looks unsavory at all. Let's head to the back and take a look at the back bumper. Parking sensors in the rear as well. And then, gosh, just a little touch right here of a rock chip, a little bit of rub here and here, and then just some crow's feet, the little fine lines that from sliding boxes and what have you inside and out, and then another 1-2 rock chips right on this area right here. Inside the trunk, we have the rubber floor mat, and the carpets all look excellent. The back of the seat, just a little bit of rub on that back seat back there, a little discoloration. Underneath, everything looks quite nice. And then all of your tools are ready to roll. No screws have been turned in the back, indicates originality, and so not only does the front of the vehicle look as if it's never been in an accident, the rear does as well. This is a 2-owner vehicle. You might have discovered on the Carfax it was traded in here just in the past handful of days, and it is quite clean. The Carfax is perfect on this car. I'm going to turn this car on. Let's take a listen. Now, for those of you around the country, there's a lot of trust at this point. When somebody says that a car's never been smoked in, you're kind of at the mercy if that's true or not. And not only has it been smoked in, but again, this is a vehicle that's not only popular with singles, but it's popular with families as well. And so you can imagine the family pet might be luxuriating in the back seat there and leaving a lot of animal dander and what have you. And so it may not be a smoker's car, but there still may be some other issues that might cause you issues. You may not want a car that's been previously owned by someone who's toted their pet around. You may not want a smoker's car, but above and beyond that, what if it just smells funny? What if you turn the air conditioning on and it just smells bad and it's not cigarettes or dog dander? Again, you're at the mercy, if you're far away, of the trust that you have with who you're working with, that they know what they're talking about and that they have your best interest at heart. And so I can tell you it smells soapy. We steam the carpets, and so there's chemicals that we use, a shampoo, I guess, for that process, and so I can smell that. But there's nothing unusual of any kind, no unusual odors. It just smells fresh and nice, like a car with much lower miles. And then the dashboard, there's no cracks or anything like that at all. I see one filled rock chip right here on the passenger side, far away from your line of vision. I see just a couple of teeny tiny little mini chips in the windshield right here, a couple more right here. I'm going to count maybe 8, 9, 10. Those are kind of pinhead sized little chips that just from going over the pass and going skiing with your crew or with your family. But the rest of the car is completely pristine and immaculate. The windshield itself is actually nice, and it's a heated windshield to boot. The wood looks fantastic. The door panels look fantastic. Sometimes these heavier door panels will, you know, it's a bigger car, the door panels themselves are far away, and so you kind of reach and yank on them all the time, and you'll get some separation, and you'll see some signs of wear and abuse. No, not at all, actually. Everything looks excellent. Power seat, it doesn't groan and complain at all. Stereo works just fine. The navigation unit works just fine.
Vastly expanded parts department. Save thousands on
Mariners game's about to start against the Yankees. Hopefully, if you're from our side of the country, you're pulling for the Mariners. But the whatever team you're a fan of, we're a fan of too. We just hope that whatever you're into, we can be a part of it. If you have any questions at all, we have your best intentions at heart, and we truly mean that. My name's Joe Tunney. I've been here for 10 years at Infiniti of Kirkland. We sell a lot of cars. In fact, we sell a whole lot more pre-owned cars than any other Infiniti center west of Texas. And so we do that with a certain kind of point of view that we do put the customer first. We understand that we can't sell everybody a car, but the people we do sell a car to, we'd like to sell it the right way. We want you to be happy. We want you to be fully convinced about what you're about to bid on if you're on eBay, or what you're about to call on if you're calling us from AutoTrader or Cars.com, anything like that. Again, my name's Joe Tunney. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to give me a call. The direct number here at the dealership is 425-821-1600, or drop me an email anytime at joet@infinitiofkirkland.com.